Today's video is our curriculum for second grade for this coming school year. We're going to be using Beyond Little Hearts for His Glory. I do have another video where I go more into detail on the teacher's guide and then a flip through all the books. So I won't be doing that in this video, but I will be sharing a few changes that Heart of Dakota has made recently, and also a few extra books that we're going to be adding on as well. Okay, so first, you have your teacher's guide. The history books have not changed. They're still the same. I do believe this one, Stories of the Pilgrims, there's a new edition. It's probably third edition, and the cover looks a little different. But that is it. We're still reading Boys and Girls of Colonial Days and American Pioneers and Patriots. So my son did the reading lesson this last year. So this was his phonics program. And we did this one. So now that he is done with phonics, he's going to be doing the Emerging Reader set. So these are the books that he's going to be reading himself. So this is his reading instruction. You have a choice of Bibles. So this is a Bible to read all by yourself, or the Beginner's Bible. The first time around, we used the Beginner's Bible with my oldest son. So this year, we're going to try the Early Reader's Bible. And then you have, none of these books have changed. This one has a new cover as well, but these have all stayed the same. For science, it is still the same textbook, God's Wonderful Works, but this one has also been updated. So this is the second edition. It is really pretty, beautiful cover. So they've changed the cover. Inside, I believe some of the pictures have changed as well a little bit, but it's pretty much the same information. So this book focuses the creation in 6 days. So along with this, the lessons in this one are short, and it goes through every day of creation when God created. Along with this, I've decided to add the Simply Charlotte Mason Discovering What God Has Made. I also love the cover on this one as well. So this is Science and Creation for grades 1 through 3rd grade, 1st through 3rd. And it's pretty much also focusing on the first days of creation. But I like that this has a lot more like experiments, things like that. So I think if I combine these two, it would be a lot of fun. I mean, I've gone through it, and it looks like it will be a lot of fun. Also, they will be making their own notebook. It says, have your child design and decorate a cover for his creation notebook. Put his design cover into a 3-ring binder, which will become his creation notebook for this study. Your child will add to his notebook as the study progresses. So I really like that. I think that will be a lot of fun for him to have his own little notebook. And then, so we're going to try to combine these two, and we'll read from here, and then we'll go to the lesson here that matches the day of creation, and then add to his notebook and do all the little experiments that go along with this as well. So this is going to be our science. And then for devotional and Bible, So you use your own Bible. We have been reading the ESV lately in our family, and we have been really enjoying it. So this will be his Bible. I love the inside of this Bible. The pictures are really colorful, beautiful pictures. And then you still have your Morning Bells devotional. And then for our worship songs, we'll be listening to Hide Them in Your Hearts, Volume 2. I believe the cover for this might also it has been updated, I believe. But it's still the same CD. For math, they recommend Singapore math. We are going to be using the Simply Charlotte Mason, the book 2 in their math series. So we did book 1 this last year, and I liked it. My son did really well with it. It is definitely different than, a regular math textbook, but he did learn a lot, and we liked it enough that we're going to continue with book 2. Book 2 focuses on, I think it introduces multiplication and division, more mental arithmetic. There will be addition and subtraction with larger numbers, and it starts with a review from book 1. We're going to use this as his math notebook only because the cover is more fun and it gets him a little bit more excited. So this is just graph paper. This is the kit. It is a lot smaller than the kit in book 1. So it comes with play money, a dry erase board with the marker. Let's see, those cards are, so there are number sequence cards for addition tables, and then that's a sentence. Number sentence cards for addition and multiplication tables. The play dollar bills, the felt sheet, dry erase board, and a dry erase marker. So it comes with this, and I don't remember if this came in added as well, or if I had purchased another one. I'm not sure, but we're probably just gonna use this one instead. So then you have your read aloud packages, the classic set, boys interest set, and girls interest set. Nothing has been changed in the classic set. All the books are the same. This is one of our favorite books. I have so many good memories reading this with my kids on the couch. So all of these are still the same. But there has been a change made to the boys' interest set and the girls' interest set. For the boys' set, all of these stayed the same. All of these books are really good stories. So recently they have switched this book. If you lived 100 years ago, it has been replaced by 2 books. Where is the Eiffel Tower? And What Was the Gold Rush? So that is the newest update to their boys set. In my first video, I did not show the girls' interest set because we didn't have the books, and I just bought the boys set and the classic set. But over the years, we have actually collected all the books in the girls' set as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those. So there's Helen Keller, A Lion to Guard Us, The Cabin Faced West, The Trumpet of the Swan, Ginger Pie, and this is one of our favorites as well. We love this story. A Bear Called Paddington, another favorite. All of a Kind Family, In Grandma's Attic, and last, If You Traveled West in a Covered Wagon. So this was part of their girls' set, but they recently changed this one as well. So they replaced this with What Was the Lewis and Clark Expedition and Who Was Laura Ingalls Wilder. So that is all for the Heart of Dakota packet. These are a few things we're adding on. We're going to continue reading the McGuffeys. We started reading these books last year, and we love them. I just want to add them into our homeschool somehow. This coming year, we're probably just going to read the stories. I love the stories because they are just, they teach your kids character, and they are full of Christian morals and values. And I think that is so important for us to be teaching our kids. So I'll probably just read these aloud to him, the stories in the book. But we'll see if we do anything else. This specific series does come with instructions. If you're doing the Charlotte Mason style homeschool, it gives you ideas on how to use them using all of Charlotte's, her philosophy of education. We're also going to add language lessons for today. This is for grade 2. I've used several of these with my oldest son. So we've liked them, we've enjoyed them. They're very simple and basic. It's not too much. So the grade 2 one, it has copy work. Let's see, there's a lot of picture study in here as well. So a poem to memorize. So this one here is an example of this picture study. So it's very simple, nothing too hard or overwhelming for him. Poem to read out loud. Oral narration. There's a fable. So I think this will be a great addition for us. So language lessons for today. And this is from my Father's World. And then last, this is See Inside Your Body. So we actually are required to teach health in our state. So I always have to add some type of book we can use for health. And this is the one we're going to be using for my second grader. It's very simple as well, and it has a lot of flaps that he can lift just to make it more fun. So we're just going to stretch this out throughout the year. I'm also planning on adding another book we're going to be using for health that we're going to do together as the family. But I will show that in a different video. I will make a video showing some of the items we're going to be using together as a family. So this one will be only for my second grader. So those are all our choices. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video was helpful.